Josh, more than I knew possible, you have fit perfectly into my life. You are more than just my partner, you feel like an extension of myself. An extra part of me that just happens to live outside of my body, but understands my worries, shares my joys, and needs to know all my random little thoughts. I promise to be by your side through all of life, to dance with you when life is pure and easy, and to stand strong for you when life gets dark.
Christina, to me, marriage represents a commitment, that this is it, that I'm 110% committed to you and to building a future with you, and I can't wait to get started. I promise to love the person you aspire to be, but also the person you are. I fell in love with that person, your kindness, your empathy, your intellect, your values, your passions. I promise to be there to remind you how amazing you are when your own conviction falters. I promise to be your biggest supporter, your most loyal teammate, and your best friend.
This day has been 5 years in the making for Christina and Josh. They met through a mutual friend in March 2017 when they were part of the Student Volunteer Army together. Josh was planning the Big Give volunteer event at the time and asked Christina to help, which definitely wasn't part of Christina's role and 100% a ploy to spend some time with her. He asked her to go for a romantic drive out to Rangiora to pick up apples and sausages to feed 800 students. But when they arrived at the small apple orchard, it turns out they weren't just collecting the apples, they also had to pick them. Since then, Christina and Josh have experienced many milestones together, including moving in together and purchasing their first home in 2019, adding their dog Gus to their family, and of course, their engagement. Christina, do you promise to work on your time management?
I do.
And Josh, do you promise to work on finishing the cleaning tasks that you start?
I do.
I, Christina Jane McDonald Taylor, take you, Josh Mark Blackmore, to be my husband. I love you even when you make me write my own vows, knowing words are my least favourite love language. I can't promise I'll stop picking your pimples, but you can't have everything in life. Most of all, I promise to keep on loving you every day with all my heart for the rest of my life.
I, Joshua Mark Blackmore, take you, Christina Jane McDonald Taylor, to be my wife. Christina, I'm so damn excited to call you my wife. Now, tomorrow, next year, and on until we are wrinkly, grey and or bald. And then a little bit longer.
It is with absolute pleasure that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride.
Taylor and Blackmore families, that's all of us. We would like to welcome and thank you all for witnessing Josh and Christina's wedding today.
Today's the day when we officially welcome Josh into our family. Our first glimpse of him was on a SVO video recorded by today's videographer Joel. Hey Joel. I of course watched everything that had happened. It was the sojourn up at Hamner. Marvelled over the SVA's work and its fabulous young people. And then mother instinct kicked in. And I said, "And who's the young man behind you on the water slide?" Do you know what the answer I got was? "Oh, just a friend."
Christina, we didn't get to pick you. That honour was Josh's. We must have raised him really well. We're thrilled that he has fallen in love with an independent, practical woman who values family as much as we do.
As long as I've known Josh, there has been a Christina. I think there was a very small amount of time that you two weren't together when I met Christina, knew Christina, and then Josh came along as the slightly arrogant but very nice person that I first met. However, I soon got to know that Josh was a softie with a big heart, and from there it's just been easy and easier to get to know him.
Christina, I love you to pieces. We've been through a lot and I'm so proud of you and everything you do. Oh God. I will always have fond memories of the year that was 2016, but I'm excited to never experience simultaneous breakups with you again. You're incredibly caring and you have so much love to give. Congratulations for finding someone stubborn enough to match you and who brings out the best in you. I hope you fall more in love every day and remain the best of friends.
I wish for you to practice patience with one another in the times when it's needed. I wish for you to continue making happy and special memories with each other and with loved ones. Should you choose to have children, I wish for them to not be the loudest, gingerest and whitest kids in the room.
I have a poem Joshua wrote about love. So I'd like to present a poem titled Found. It is almost prophetic, written by 11-year-old Joshua Blackmore, edited by 25-year-old Andrew Cooney. I hold her in my arms. I've never been so close to someone in my life. I stare into her eyes and she stares into mine. Those baby blue eyes that I will remember forever. She is wearing a long white dress that almost covers dainty little green shoes. I kiss my wife at the table. Kiss, 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 kiss. Christina, thank you for being the best thing to ever happen to Josh. You make him happy in ways I never could. It makes me so happy knowing that you'll be with him and him next to you throughout whatever the future holds. And so once again, I'd ask you all to make some noise to this beautiful couple who found.
Marriages are what you make of them. And just like this occasion here, this way above average. Way above average occasion.
Well, Josh and Christina, whatever life throws at you, a well-engineered solution will always put things back on track.
Today is the beginning of your life together as husband and wife. Your marriage not only joins together two people, it joins two friends groups, two families, and two histories. None more important than the other, and all providing the foundations and support for your marriage.